Good morning, my dear student friends. Today we shall discuss about the qualities of a teacher. We know that a teacher has so many qualities to be a good teacher, but here we shall discuss only the 5 qualities of a teacher. A teacher is expected to have physical strength. Number 1, physical strength. We know that there is sound mind in sound health. So every teacher is expected to have a good physical health because the teacher should be a learner and the learning should be a continuous process on the part of the teacher. And to learn more depends on his physical strength. To teach more is to learn more. A teacher will be able to learn more if he has good physical strength. So every teacher should maintain good physical strength, and for maintaining good physical strength we need 3 things. Number 1, good food. Number 2, workouts minimum 30 minutes a day, and number 3, sound sleep. So these 3 things: good food, we have to take good food, the quality food. Number 2, workout. Along with the exercise we need pranayam at least 30 minutes a day, and sound sleep. So with the help of these 3 things we can maintain a good physical health, and this good physical health will help every teacher to become a good teacher. The number 2, emotional strength. Emotional strength is another important quality of a teacher. Every teacher must have control over their emotions. A teacher must have love and affection. A teacher must be impartial. He must have patience. A teacher is expected to have respect for the discipline. In every educational institution there are disciplines. The discipline may differ from school to school. It may differ from institution to institution. Whatever may be the rule, whatever may be the discipline, every teacher is required to abide by the rules and regulation of that institution, because it will inspire the student to have a positive attitude. It will inspire the student to develop discipline, which is important. Then every teacher is expected to have a respect for the authority. They must have respect for the staffs. They must have a respect for the students. So my dear students, every teacher is expected to have emotional strength. Every teacher must have control over their emotion. Unless and until the teacher does not have control over his emotion, it may not be a good sign on the part of the teacher. So this emotional strength can make teacher a better teacher. So number 3, intellectual strength. We know that teaching is a complicated job. For giving a good teaching, every teacher must have deep or thorough knowledge of the subject or of the topic. Without having thorough knowledge or deep knowledge of the subject, it may be out of the question. It may be impossible on the part of the teacher to give effective teaching to the students. So it is very much important on the part of the teacher to study the topic to be taught in the next class. It is very much important to have read the books, to have read the reference books, so that the teacher can give the presentation, better presentation in the classroom. It is also expected that every teacher must have common sense. Common sense is the ability to cope with different new situations. We know that the situation is different from class to class. It is different from subject to subject. Every day, the new situation arises. But a teacher has to cope with the different new situations. A student may be asking a question which may be irrelevant to the topic, and on the part of the teacher, surely should not be the answer. The teacher should manage the situation effectively. He must have common sense, and the common sense or the ability to cope with the different situation will be able to manage the classroom situation in that time. Then the another important thing is the teacher must have the knowledge about the child psychology. Knowing child psychology is very much important. A teacher should know that all children are not exactly alike. All children are different. They are different in their physical strength. They are different in their mental strength. In all respect, they are different. But the thing is that the teacher has to manage the classroom situation, and he has to give good presentation. And that will be possible only if the teacher can have the better understanding about the knowledge of the child. We know the expectation, the needs, the problems of every children are different. So in that case, a teacher must have intellectual strength. Number 4 is mental strength. Every teacher is expected to be mentally strong. It means they must have mental preparation for the job. Teaching is also a profession which requires skills, which requires devotion. The teacher must have love for the profession. The teacher must have devotion for the profession. Even if any person join this profession under compulsion, he must be ready for the profession. We know that teaching may not be everybody's cup of tea, but everyone can become good at teaching. Then another important part of the teacher is punctuality. Punctuality does not only mean to come in time, and take classes. It means to perform the job wisely, to perform the job with devotion. As we know that a teacher is obligated towards the students, a teacher is obligated towards the authority. A teacher is obligated towards the society. Therefore, it is the responsibility of the teacher to fulfill the expectation of the students, community, parents, staffs, and the authority. So this may be possible only if the teacher has the mental strength. Next point is the spiritual strength. Every teacher must have spiritual strength. Spiritual strength means it is not only related to the moral education or the religious education. Here let me quote the definition on education given by Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi said it, by education I mean an all-round drawing out of the best in child and man, his body, mind and spirit. So we can understand that education means not only the development of body, it is not only the development of mind, but also the development of spirit. It means the teacher must know that everyone is benefited from his job. The teacher must have understanding that he is responsible for fulfilling the expectation of the students, fulfilling the expectations of the society, fulfilling the expectations of the parents. It means the job rendered by the teacher must have the link with the expectation and the needs of the society. The society or the students must be benefited from the job rendered by the teacher. So that is the spiritual strength. So every teacher must have also the spiritual strength. It is not that he has joined this profession under compulsion. Even if he joins this profession under compulsion or last option, he has to decide that he is always responsible for fulfilling the expectation of the students and the community. So that is possible only if he has positivity towards that profession, if he has love and affection, if he has devotion, if he has respect for the profession. So, dear student friends, I have discussed about the qualities of a teacher. Besides this, we have so many qualities, and I think these 5 qualities are very much important, and every teacher is expected to have these qualities. Thank you.